What's up, guys? Coach Brian here, and today I'm going to share 4 ways to develop self-awareness, and then I'm going to share some free resources that can help you. Let's elevate. This video is related to the Elevate to Great podcast episode number 50 titled 10 Ways to Develop Self-Awareness. And if you will please do me a favor, go ahead and mash that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on some great personal development and growth tip videos coming your way. So let's get started by first setting a baseline definition for self-awareness. The dictionary defines self-awareness as knowledge and awareness of your own personality or character. When you're self-aware, you have an accurate and clear understanding of your personality, your strengths, your weaknesses, and your beliefs. You know what makes you tick. Self-awareness also includes an understanding of how others perceive you. And lacking self-awareness can lead you to a very confusing and frustrating life. So how can you start to develop better self-awareness? I will cover 4 ways you can develop self-awareness in this video, but I actually covered 10 ways in the podcast episode. So feel free to go check that out for the other 6 ways. Number 1 is notice your thoughts. Unless you've been meditating for years, your mind is constantly churning through ideas and endlessly providing commentary. You can't just look at a tree and admire it. Your mind has to comment, "That's a beautiful tree." And then it's off to the races from there. So notice your thinking patterns. What are you thinking when you're feeling nervous, or when you're feeling bored, or when you're interested, or when you're walking down the street? Notice the similar situations result in similar thought patterns. Do you judge people or situations? Do you spend a lot of time thinking about the past or future? Do you expect the worst to happen or the best to happen? Or do you adopt an attitude of, let's just see what happens? Number 2 is notice how you feel. What are you feeling throughout the day? What do you feel when you're eating, when you're driving to work, when you're lying in bed, when you're waiting in line? Once you've noticed your emotions, question it. What am I feeling? What do I need right now? How do I normally react in this situation? Is that smart? Number 3 is understand how you deal with frustration or emotional discomfort. A huge chunk of your time is spent trying to make yourself feel better. If you feel slightly frustrated or uncomfortable, then you may spend a tremendous amount of time and energy trying to change the situation or the others around you to resolve those negative feelings. Do you try to control others? Do you attempt to distract yourself? Is your first instinct to leave the situation? Do you surf the internet or eat a big bowl of ice cream when you feel negative? Number 4 is make a list of your strengths and weaknesses. Avoid jumping to conclusions. You may have always believed that you're a hard worker, but are you? To whom are you comparing yourself? Provide yourself with the proof before you make any decisions. All right, so where can you get some free resources and more help if needed? Number 1 is go and listen to my podcast, Elevate to Great episode number 50, titled 10 Ways to Develop Self-Awareness. I go more in depth in the podcast episode, and I leave you with 3 actionable steps that you can implement starting today that will help you become more self-aware so that you will elevate to great. A link to the podcast episode is in the description below this video. Number 2 is send me an email with "help me with my self-awareness" in the subject line, or fill out my coaching form on thisisbrob.com. Once I receive this, we can have a free 15 to 30 minute conversation to see if and how I can personally help you. I do want you to know that even though this call is free, if we decide that we're a good fit and I have the space to coach with you, there is a cost for the coaching agreement beyond the initial call. A link to my website and my email address are both in the description below this video. So in the comments below, tell me, where are you when it comes to your self-awareness? What are some of the hurdles that you're facing right now? I do want to hear from you, and hopefully I can be of some service to you. Also, check out the links in the description for discounts and my affiliate links to some great products. Join the Elevators inbox at thisisbrob.com for some free and valuable tips and resources. Check me out on Etsy. The shop is called Elevate to Great for some great worksheets, workbooks, and personal development tools. And again, my shop is called Elevate to Great, and there's a link in the description. And finally, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you for tuning in. This is B Rob.